In this behind the scenes vlog, we're actually going behind the songs to talk about the process of making 50 Years of Music in Brookhaven, which is up now on Play All Day. First, backstory of the video. Fun fact number one, we started working on this video 6 months before it came out. If you're familiar with Brookhaven, you know most of this video takes place in the old mall. That's because we filmed those scenes on January 21st and 22nd, 3 weeks before the mall was remodeled. At the time, we knew a mall remodel was coming, and we wanted to film something in the old mall to use in the future. Back in 2022, we did a Battle of the Bands video, and we've always wanted to do another one, so we thought this could be the perfect opportunity. And since we'd be going back in time with the footage, we figured we'd go way back in time and do bands from different decades. So we stood on that stage, changed our looks for different years and genres, and filmed about a minute of each band or singer, and then those clips sat on my laptop waiting for the perfect opportunity to use them. Fast forward to May, in the planning of Brookfest, our yearly Brookhaven Music and Entertainment Festival, we needed someone to perform at the event. We didn't want to reuse the same acts as last time. We wanted something new. So I had the idea of using that old footage to do a Battle of the Bands retrospective, looking back at the past 50 years, and then add 4 new bands and let people vote for a winner. And the winner would perform at Brookfest. So that's how this entire video came to be. So we had 16 bands from the past, plus 4 new ones, for a total of 20, which meant we needed 20 very specific songs. Bringing us to fun fact number 2, we used about 5 different AI song generators during the course of making the video. And this is a good time to say AI is not a replacement for real talent. It's fun to play around with and fun for someone like me who isn't a musician or singer but likes writing lyrics. But the quality is inconsistent, and AI in general can be misused and irresponsibly used, but that's a whole other thing. Back to AI for this video. Most AI song generators give you a certain number of free uses per day. And I had to do so many songs so many times to get the right sound that I blew through those very fast. So once I maxed out my daily allowance on one, I'd hop over to another. They were all pretty much the same. There was one site that gave unlimited uses, but it would only give you a minute and a half of a song. And it also probably had the lowest sound quality of all of them. However, it was fine for this video. We only needed about 30 seconds of music for each band anyway. So in some cases, that's all I actually wrote, which leads to fun fact number 3. I personally wrote the lyrics for 16 out of the 20 songs in this video. I definitely wanted original songs, and I wanted to personalize them to Brookhaven or our channel a little bit. And the way the AI song generators work is that you can either fill out a short prompt, just basically telling what kind of music and sound you want, and let it write the lyrics for you, or you can write out the custom lyrics. And I did the custom lyrics for all but 4. The 4 I did not write were the 70s rock song 2 Arches Strong, the 70s Island and Lake Madison duet, the 80s Vacation, and our Lenny and Benny song Roots and Branches. With 2 Arches Strong, it was the very first song we attempted. I wasn't sure if AI could really pull off the 70s rock band sound I was looking for, so I just filled out a prompt. I put 70s rock song about a town called Brookhaven that has 2 arches, just to test it out. And it ended up giving me the perfect song. I kind of thought I might go back and redo it with original lyrics, but ultimately I didn't think I could improve upon what AI gave me, so I kept the AI song. Island in Lake Madison, I did try to write lyrics for, but I had maxed out my credits on that particular site, and I ended up just losing the lyrics completely. So out of frustration, I went back to the unlimited use site, filled out a prompt, and I got the song you hear in the video, which was pretty much exactly what I had in my mind anyway. I started to work on Vacation at the end of the day after I'd written tons of other songs, and my brain was just kind of done. So I asked AI to write me a Madonna song about vacation, and it nailed it. It sounded so much like Madonna that I just had to keep it and use it. Finally, Roots and Branches was about the last song I did from the original 16. I did try to write one myself, but I just wasn't feeling it. First of all, AI would not sing in a voice remotely like Lenny's. He's got a very distinctive voice, you know. And secondly, again, creative fatigue is real. After writing so many songs and so many music styles, I wasn't sure what to do with this one. I could think of like funny lyrics, but I didn't necessarily want it to be funny. It just needed to be kind of weird. So I said, you know who can write a weird song? AI. And I asked for a rock song about family, and this is what I got. We are roots and we are branches, tie us close till time advances, side by side through every season. Love remains our deeper reason. The voice was totally wrong, but the song itself stayed in my head all day. I let Hop 2 hear it, and she knew exactly what to do with it. 5 minutes later, she comes back to me with the perfect, kind of creepy, weird song for Lenny and Benny. And like I said, I wrote the lyrics for all 16 of the others, which was an adventure, to say the least. Most of them are just partial songs, though. Knowing we were only doing short clips of each act, a lot of times I would just write a verse or maybe a verse and a chorus. But I think there are a couple that are complete songs in there. Fun fact number 4, some songs were very easy, some songs were very difficult. The actual writing of the songs, writing the lyrics, was pretty easy for all of them, but getting AI to translate my words into a song was hit or miss. When I was writing the lyrics, I was hearing a song in my head. So reconciling that with what AI gave me was a tough compromise sometimes. But first, let's talk about some of the easiest ones. Play All Day, Party All Night. I just wanted a fun disco song. And since in some of our other history videos, we established that Club Brooks was a disco in the 70s, we made this song about Club Brooks, lifting the lyrics right off the Club Brooks bus stop ad. Play all day, party all night. Starbrooks Girl was also easy. I just wanted them to say girl a lot, like a lot. I think it maybe took only 2 tries to get the right sound. Skittles, King of Brookhaven, clearly a low budget version of an Eminem style. Again, it only took me maybe 2 or 3 tries to get it. And I don't know what a rage bin is, but it's my new favorite thing, and I want one. And I probably needed one while making some of these songs, so long live the rage bin. Know You're Right's one of our Battle of the Band songs, was one of the rare occasions when I put my lyrics in and got the perfect song on the very first try. The only bad thing about this one is that it's using the site that only gives you a minute and a half a song. And I would love to have this entire song. Heck, I'd like to have this band's whole album. Oh, but a side fun fact. When we filmed the footage for this cop pop song, we had 2 girl cops in it. But since the song clearly has no girl, we had to go in and refilm it with all guy cops. So those were some of the easiest ones. But now on to some of the songs that were more difficult. Wash Away, our 90s alternative grunge song, was one I put off until the end. Definitely one of the last songs of the original 16 that I wrote, because I actually really love this kind of music and I wasn't sure I could do it justice. But it's about disasters, which is kind of our thing in Brookhaven, and I think it turned out pretty good. Aftermath, another 90s song, was a challenge. It refused to sing my words the way I was hearing them in my head. So I spent a lot of time across all the different song generator sites looking for the right delivery of my words. And finally, after a long time, what I ended up with was perfect. Sad and Saddle of all 20 songs was probably the one I spent the most time on. Again, the AI lady would not sing my words right. It was so bad that after spending about 6 hours on it one day, I scrapped the whole song and started over. I was telling Hoptastic that I needed a new song, and I said, "You put the something in something. What could it be?" And she immediately said, "How about Sad and Saddle?" And boom, it all came together from there. It was perfect. I was actually able to use some of the old lyrics from my first attempt at writing the song and build it around it. And even then, it still took a couple of hours for me to get A to sing it right, but they finally did. And the song is still in my head all the time.
You put the sand in saddle, tears like rainfall in Seattle. Every day's a brand new battle. I'm up a creek without a paddle. You left me in all our cattle.
Okay, one more thing. I'm going to ask Hoptastic 2 and Hoptastic, what are your favorite songs?
Vacation, Can You Feel the Burn, Destiny, Starbucks Girl, and Know Your Rights.
Okay, that was Hoptastic 2. Now, Hoptastic, what are yours?
Two Arches Strong, Can You Feel the Burn, Roots and Branches, and Know Your Rights.
Okay, good picks. Thanks for watching us go behind the songs. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.